The kids got here last night, and of course it's raining today, but they're gonna get started on the house. Gotta finish this drain field up first, so. Saba is from the country of Georgia, staying with the kids for the summer. He's a runner like Rye. Saba and Rye and Robert are laying the rest of the... Is this the rest of the what?
This is the end of the French drain, but it's not French drain. And putting in the French drain, we have to dig down below the foundation so that the top of the pipe is below the foundation. Otherwise, the water can creep over the top. So we lay down a piece of filter cloth, heavy duty, put the pipe in the bottom with the holes down, and then cover it up with drain rock. I put about a foot or maybe a little bit more of drain rock in. Fold the filter cloth over the top of the drain rock, and I put another probably 6-8 inches of drain rock on top of that, which may not be necessary because when you put the dirt on, it'll start filtering down through that drain rock, but I put it up anyway, so I only had to have about 4 inches of dirt on top of the drain rock.
You sweating yet, Saba?
Yeah.
The two things that are an absolute must when starting on top of the foundation to put the sill plate down, absolutely level. No high spots or low spots. Got to be perfectly flat, because when the sill plate goes on, then you put your rim board and floor joists. It has to all be level, otherwise your floor isn't level. The other thing you have to do is to get it perfectly square or perfect rectangle so that everything fits where it is supposed to.
Are you having fun yet, Rye?
Yeah. Doing a great job, actually.
Yeah.
Grandma's in front of it, is that right?
Oh yeah, you're.
Sorry.
Not much
Well,
of this. but
Couldn't this
one
be
will
considered
full of
blocking in itself?
No, not the way they show it in the diagrams.
I don't see why this header couldn't be just considered part of your blocking up against that joist if that's, you know, to go all the way so it's catching a little bit more to sit on.
Lay it down, both of them. Then you can take this one off the top. Somebody will have to get on each end. You walk with them, hold them up straight. Hold them up straight.
The inspector comes to inspect the French drain and also the foundation, and of course much of the rebar doesn't show.
When putting down the rim board, you need to use a string line so you make sure you get it exactly corner to corner and to get your diagonals so that it's going to be square. They suggest a nail every 6 inches along the rim board. The board has to be square and it has to be level for when you're putting your floor down, or you run into lots of problems. I got some plans for you that they sent, where we put the rim boards together. They come in 16 foot. We're going 30 by 36. So where we put them together, we took a piece of extra rim board that was about 8 inches wide, put it on the back of the splices to help hold them together, especially on this wall where there will be no joists going together to hold it up. There will be spacer blocks in there, but they don't say anything about that in the direct. They just decided we'd rather do that than take a chance on something else happening. Keep it going.
Were you going to use these shorter bolts then?
Would it be better to...
Oh, yeah, I just want to keep it straight.
You can use either hand you want to push down on.
How's it going?
Down.
How's it going?
You just got to go down straight.
Or is that leaning too? Looks like
No,
you're leaning into the house.
Putting in some extra bolts in the foundation to hold the sill plate down. And right here we got a little bit too excited and kept drilling and forgot to pull the drill out, so that when we got down deep in there, the concrete didn't work its way out and it packed in around the drill bit. So we had to get the air hose and turning the bit a little quarter turn at a time by hand and blowing the dust out of the hole. in order to get the drill bit out. Took a total of probably 15 minutes at least to get it out.